Hello, good morning, and welcome to today morning call. Today, Tuesday, 8th February 2022, before 5 a.m., 4:55 a.m. in New York. Hope to find you all well and getting ready for another session. So, starting with the pre-market overview around the world. We seeing that Europe is pretty much on the green with the DAX up more than 1.3%. We see that Asia also on the green with the Nikkei up around 0.3%. And this morning we seeing also that US futures, at least for now, are on the green. One of the things that we need to pay attention is that Nasdaq is lagging. It's underperforming right now, so something to keep on watch if it's able to hold the green and fade, if it's able to hold the green and push up, or if it goes from green to red, what can put some pressure on the markets. The yields are bouncing, so one of the possible reasons for the tech names seeing some profit taking and some selling pressure. Looking for today agenda, it's pretty much clean agenda, not much to say. We having some European Central Bank talking, some US numbers, but not that much to expect right now. So let's see how the action goes, and maybe we may get something more from the action on the tensions between Russia and Ukraine, that yesterday saw some selling pressure here based on Russia and Ukraine. The volatility it's contracting. It's kind of slowing down a bit. So the range is getting tight. Okay, we are looking right now for Nasdaq. And right now what we have, yesterday was pretty much an inside day. Okay, yesterday was an inside day versus Friday. Okay, range that we keep price between below the highs of Friday and above the lows of Friday. And right now we are printing another inside day. Okay, another inside day where we keep price above yesterday lows and below yesterday highs. So we have price contraction right now. From the contraction, it will come the expansion. The big question is where we are going next. So from the technical perspective, and not looking for any other data, okay, or news or something like that. From the technical perspective, what we have a bounce, okay. We have here some consolidation, can be a flag and resume back up. That's only talking on the technical part. There is one big yellow flag, is that we are still on a downtrend. So we break down here this Nasdaq futures. We break down here, okay, on January 5 this year. We break down here and have been below the 8 and 21 day moving average since then. We try to bounce, and the big question is this the level that we are going to hold? So on Friday we held the retest on the breakout, okay. So we are on a situation where we need to wait to see what the hell is going to happen next. In my opinion, if this holds, okay, this is the biggest support. If this support holds, we cannot get much bearish. Okay, if bears are not able to push price below this level, we cannot get much bearish. Sooner or later, bulls will step in and push price back above the 8 and 21 day moving average. That's one of the possible scenarios. The other one, if bears are really strong, okay, need price below Friday lows and need price down here. And from there, yeah, we can get very ugly action, looking for a retest here on these big support levels. So that's right now, there is no real edge. We have price contraction, a big fight between bulls and bears, but keeping the range very, very tight, waiting to get out of this range sooner or later. But for that, once again, we need leaders. So what I'll be looking how Apple will behave. Okay, right now on the pre-market session is pretty much flat, 171.82. So basically near the close price. Now, what we need for the bull case, Apple needs to hold $170. Okay, 170. If it holds, we need price, and that will give the confirmation for the bull case. We need price above 174. If price goes above 174, we'll be looking for 176, 177. That's the next level. Okay, but we need price above that level. Yesterday we saw some fading, but still inside there versus the Friday high and the low. So once again, we are seeing price contraction, and from that it will come the expansion. So we will have the next trigger and the next move. Direction, we need price movement first to get the direction. Okay, so for the bear case needs below 170, and from the area it can hold over and go back into 164, 165. It will be the level, but once again, waiting for the price getting out of the range. AMD yesterday had some fading at the end of the day. What I want to see right now is if it goes and stays below yesterday lows 122.79. If yes, it can hold over. It has targets 119.70. That's the 8-day moving average. Below that, last week lows 118.5, and below that we have a gap to fill at 117. And even though if it hold over, we have a gap to fill it to 105. Okay, but we need to see it. Bull case needs above, in my opinion, actually needs above 130 to go all the way into 140. But considering the action that we are seeing, it's kind of hard. But let's see if it's able to get some momentum. Yesterday we had a very nice call on Boeing. Okay, out of the gate. I had two long calls. After that I had some more size on the pullback and locked very nice gains. Closed a bit too soon, but still very happy with the trade. That trade more than actually almost tripled the money. Okay, but for those that held and ride the wave up, almost hit the first target. It was 215. Okay. Now what? Now I want to see, and also this will work as a barometer for the rest of the market, if these levels are going to hold around here. Okay, so we need a price to hold and keep the momentum, need above 209. Okay, and 215 we need some consolidation here, and from there we see for the bull case, if it goes above 215, to go all the way into 217, 220, or if we break below 209, the momentum, okay, if we break below 209, the momentum will be lost. We'll be looking for yesterday lows at 205, and from there, if it rollovers, then should go back into $200 or even lower. Okay, so also to keep on watch today and the rest of the week. Citigroup yesterday, we had very nice calls. I was looking for upside. I closed a bit too soon, but it was not easy. I was looking here for a move, and here going up, it stalled and faded a little bit more. Only after lunch it resumed back up, so it was not an easy trade. But even though for those that held, congratulations, it made very nice gains. Still waiting for a possible breakout. Needs above 66.8. So yesterday my breakout point 66.8. Hit the high of the day 66.79. So those machines are working very well, just 1 cent below my breakout point. So still didn't trigger. So what we need for the breakout needs above 66.8, 67 to try to go into the 68. So I will also be looking for Citigroup as a barometer for the financials. If they put money to work back into the financials, it's above the 8 and 21 in the moving average, so the trend is pretty much bullish. If it breaks above 66.8 or 67, looking for a move into the 68 can give $1 plus move here on the stock. If they push price back below the 8-day moving average, below yesterday lows, below 65.5, then we can get some ugly action. We have last week lows as possible support. Below that, Who knows where this will stop, but can go all the way into 61, 62. CAT yesterday showed some attempt to bounce, okay? So it will also be a focus on the industrials. Are they going to put money to work back into industrials or not? The price breakdown here below the 820 moving average, and right now put a low last week. What I want to see if this is a higher low, and from there we resume back up. That's one of the possible scenarios, but for that we need above yesterday highs 201.5 to go into the next target around 203.6, and above that we have 206, big level for a possible trade. When I'll become bearish? I'll become bearish if this thing breaks down below Friday lows, below 196.5, and from there it can roll over back below 194.6, and who knows where this will stop. Okay, so CAT also on watch. The WAC, if you remember yesterday before the market open and during also the session, I said several times, the WAC, you don't have on the on day 3-4, you trim your profits. So if you are long, you trim your profits. So what happened? Out of nowhere, into the middle of into the end of the session, boom, big reversal sell from the highs of the day around 97. So it was the right thing to do, lock those gains. I'm not looking to take any position here. I don't like to chase. In my opinion, this move sooner or later should go back below $80. Okay, right now on the PreMarket at 81, in my opinion, should go back below $80, and from there can roll over support at 75, and below 75 watch out, because it can fall apart all the way below $70. Okay, so that's my view on the stock. IBM keeps coiling. Yesterday printed the inside day. Last week we had some very nice calls here on IBM. It's a slow mover, but also keeping on watch as possible barometer for the market. What I want to see if the 8-day moving average is holding. Right now at 136. Okay, so 136 is my level, needs to hold 136. And from there, if it's able to go all the way back into 138. If it falls below 136, we have another level at 134.2, and below that can go into 132. Okay, so IBM also name that I will have on watch. Small caps yesterday really showed some strength. Okay, we got some puts on IWM, those worked well, but we had here a nice outperformance from the rest of the market, really, with IWM going higher than the SPY and the cubes. Cubes were the laggards, so they show some relative weakness, and IWM actually shows some relative strength. What I want to see today, if this was just to trap some longs and the bear case goes below 198 and can roll over into 194.9, around 195, and from there, if it rollovers, can go back into $192, or if we go above yesterday highs of the day, above 201.2, if it's able to go into 203, 204, that's my level, and from there we will reevaluate. So considering the action that we saw yesterday, IWM also on my watch. Microsoft has been very weak. Since last week, it has been really weak. It broke down here, okay. It was showing some relative, actually some nice action, but it faded here below the 8 and 21-day moving average, and several days getting rejected 21-day moving average. Right now still holding the mental level around $300, but if this thing breaks below $300, watch out, can have a big pullback, more than $10 pullback. So something to keep on watch. If Microsoft breaks below $300, can put some pressure on the tech names, and from there we can go all the way $10 down on the stock. When I'll become bullish? I'll become bullish if this thing breaks above 309, okay, for a move into 305. So those will be my game plans. Right now we have here a $10 range between $9 range between $300 and 309, 310. And I'll be looking for a move out of this range one way or the other. Nvidia yesterday showed some nice strength during the day. Same thing with AMD, but at the end of the day, it saw some profit taking right where it should, 21-day moving average. So my level will be for this week 251.82. If it breaks above, then I'll be looking for a move into 258, 260. Okay, but we need above that. That's the 21-day moving average. But if price breaks today or tomorrow below 243, okay, 242, 243, I'll be looking for a possible rollover, 236, one of the levels, and from there 228, a gap to fill. So also an M to watch. The cubes, yesterday we had nice put scalp on the cubes. For more than a double. Congratulations everyone, we ride it very, very well on this fading. At the end of the day we had the second fade and closed near the lows. What I want to see right now, still inside above 352 and below 362, okay? So what I want to see, where it's going to have the next move. Bull case needs above 362, okay, 362. Bear case needs below 352 for a rollover and going to the next support. The range is getting tight, okay? So one of these days it will break one way or the other. So from the contraction right now inside day versus yesterday, I want to see if 352 holds and we go back up, or if 352 break down, we can roll over. SPY exactly the same thing inside day, considering the action from Friday. So Friday we had a nice reversal buy. Yesterday we have a bull attempt, but it stalled and it double top actually intraday around 451. Okay, 451 is the level right now. So bulls needs above 451, above 21-day moving average, to go into 455, 458. So those are the levels. Okay. And bears needs below, in my opinion, 443.8 to roll over and maybe retry 440 or even lower all the way into $430. Okay, so once again, price contraction right now. Tesla, exactly the same thing. Yesterday they tried to break out of the gate. It was rejected at near the 21-day moving average for 947.7. That's my level for the week right now. So bull case needs above here, bear case needs below today lows of the day, actually below $900, and below that we have 880 and a gap to fill at 857. Okay, so also it will be on my watch. UPS, I had this name to the watch list because last week it had a big gap and go. Right now pull back. Yesterday it made the bounce exactly from the support. Now I want to see if we have a day tool. What this means? It means that if the stock goes above 228, looking for a move back into $230, $232. Okay, something to keep on watch. If it breaks below yesterday lows, below 221.5, then it can get very ugly. We have 219, 220, possible retest here at 218, so something to keep also on watch. And the last one, it will be volatility fading. So we have some price contraction, but I want to see what is going to happen next. For the bears, okay, for the market bears, we need volatility above 21. Okay, that will put some pressure here for a spike on volatility and market rollover. That's for the bear case on the market. For the bull case on the market, we need below $20 and below $19 to go back down here all the way to the $70, $80 area. So VXX, it will be also one of the names that I'll be looking. So overall, how we stand right now, we are on price contraction. So the range is getting tight. Volatility is contracting also. So we need to see if from the contraction it will come the expansion. So we will have a break. The question is the direction. Right now, considering the action that we saw last week, we should say that we have some odds of going and resuming higher. But we are still on a downtrend on the overall picture. We are still on a downtrend, and yesterday we saw some end of the day selling pressure. Today it should be the confirmation. If we break and stay below yesterday lows, then we should roll over back into last week lows. But if we go somehow above yesterday highs, then I believe we should retest last week highs. Right now it's a waiting game. What to look for the leaders. Nasdaq, how it's going to handle. Look for the Apple, the semis, AMD, Nvidia. Look for Microsoft. If Microsoft break down below and stay below $300, can get very ugly. If Apple break down below 170, it can get very ugly. If Tesla break down below $900, can fall to $20 fast all the way into 880, and we have gaps to fill. So IWM yesterday showed some relative strength. Is it going to hold, or it's going to give back some of the gains? Okay, so those are the things that I'll be looking, but only after the market open we will have the complete view on where the money is going, and also around 9 a.m. With the start of the live market section, we will see how the action is 30 minutes before the close and all the way into the close, how the action is, so we can tune and set up a little bit better our trading plan for the rest of the day. Okay, with this said, hope to see you all at 9 a.m. For the start of the live session. Okay, thank you all, and see you all at 9 a.m. Thank you.